Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to Topia. But not just any Topia, as you can kind of see. This is a very special Topia. This is Topia Reconfigured. Now, there is a whole story to what this is. A whole lore as to why we're here, what we're doing, and who we have to beat up. Okay, there's no one around to beat up. But I personally, I've never been a big lore guy. I've never been one that would go out and search for stuff. So what I'm gonna try to do is, rather than make this like a lore-y series similar to what some other creators are doing, I'm just gonna take this time and just kind of do this as if it were just a modded playthrough. Because the whole lore thing, to tell you the truth, it bores me. There's no other way to say it. It just bores me. And this server has been going for about 2 months now, and I've been wanting to get a video out for so long. But I have been very busy with job issues. I started playing rugby recently, which hurts a lot. So, in between job and rugby, I've been taking it chill, but I finally have some time. My work schedule has cleared up a bit, and it's time to get at 'em. And as you can see, Kaeden here, good old KaedenCraft, he's been chugging along for quite a bit. He's been working and working. And in the lore, I was just found, his last episode, which is his episode 16. But that's not how it actually went. I was actually, if I hop down here and go to this waystone, I have been holed up at Danny's place. I've been holed up over here. Let's wait for the server to load. Come on. There we go. In this little mountain. Up here we had my old mystical agriculture farms. I had all sorts of seeds running through here. I have since cleared it out. That way, to kind of respect the lore, I would stay here. And then now I've actually moved into what I'm calling Newtopia. There's really no official name for it, but that's what I'm calling it, I'm just going to go ahead and grab these because why not? They're always useful for something down the road. I am a very, very avid modded Minecraft player. I'm always the one to start in vanilla, but I never finish it. I've just never been able to. Because it just bores me. There's not much to do at a certain point. At 1.16, you get full netherite, and then what do? Go make a netherite beacon? No thanks. But anyways, I am going to kind of take this series and just give it as if it were a modded playthrough. Nothing special, nothing fancy, just me, you, and Minecraft. That's it. I am going to take this bed. Because beds. Now, as I mentioned, the server has been up for 2-ish months, I believe. I don't know. I kind of suck at the whole time thing. Oh, and I tabbed out. Okay, we're back. Time is not my strong suit, to say the least, right? So I actually have no idea how long this has been up. I could go back in Discord and look, but there are so many messages in Discord. That would take me, I don't know, probably 5 minutes to find, and no thanks. So the first mod that I kind of want to start off with is Botania. It's one of the best starter mods if you're just getting started in a mod pack, or maybe you're just looking to have a little fun, because there are a lot of fun things you can do with this. And there's actually a bauble you can make. The Flugel Tiara. Darn umlauts always get me. But this is made with 4 Gaia Spirit, 2 Elementium of Feather, and an Ender Bottle Air. The hardest thing to get is actually the Gaia Spirit, which I left my book somewhere. I will be back. I am back, and I have my Lexica Botania, which is actually the guidebook for Botania. Advancements, there's actually an advancements page for this. As you can see, I already have Ender Air. That was an accident. I had a potion on me in the end, and I drank the potion and then accidentally collected some air. That happens. But you can get the Lexica Botania very simply. It is as simple as searching it in your JEI or NEI, clicking on it, and you can use any sapling in the game as long as it's or dictionaried in forged saplings and a book. Then you get this, and there are these. There's so much. Like, this is the basics. This is locked. That's just for the end. Like, all the Ender artifacts. It's crazy. Functional flora, there's this book is massive. But what you want to do in order to start off is you want to get yourself... It is not in here. Okay. It is this floral fertilizer. So in order to get that, you need bone meal and any 4 dye. Now, it does have to be dye of the same color. That's usually not an issue. You can just go around and I don't have any bone meal on me, but say this were bone meal, you can go around. Here, I got some flowers, and then you can turn the flowers into dye. And then, as soon as you get this floral fertilizer, you kind of saw it there. You just right-click it on some grass, and it gives you Botania flowers. Very, very important that you get this floral fertilizer. Now, in this pack that we're playing here on Topia, there are these things called botany pots. They make life so much easier. That way you don't have to sit here every time you need a flower and just do this, collect, click it again, collect. While that's not a terrible thing, this makes it, green. This makes it so much easier for just general collection. And then once you have all of your flowers, and however you want to set up the automation for getting them, it's up to you. There are a few different ways, I believe. There are different growth chambers for different mods, there's different everything. I believe there's a way to do it in Botania, but I'm actually not sure if I can type. It may be disabled in this pack, though. And this is a custom pack. So... yeah, botany pots are the only way to truly automate this, as of right now. So, the next thing you want to do is you want to get yourself some living wood and living rock. And the easiest way to do that, or actually the only way to do that, early game at least, is for the pure daisy. So for the pure daisy, you're going to need to come over here. It's simple. You just need 4 mystical white petals or white shimmering mushrooms and a seed. So let's go ahead and get another flower, 4 white petals. Oh, I need a bucket. in your petal apothecary, you throw 4, throw a seed, and there you have it, a pure daisy. And then from there, let me find a tree to kill. Okay, that tree is dead. So, now what you do to get living wood, and this is the same thing for stone, unfortunately it does have to be stone and not cobblestone, and I don't have any of that on me, but it's the exact same process. You just place it around the pure daisy, and you will get what is called living wood. Oh. It just takes a bit of time, and it's as simple as that. And just like that, it is all starting to turn into this living wood. And then once that's done, you just run right along and destroy it all. And this living wood is so useful. I mean, not only can you use it to decorate, but you can use it to make stuff like the incense plate and a mana blaster. I have never seen this before. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to use it to make a mana spreader. And I already have 6 of these, but why not make some more, right? Let me see if I can store any flowers. Just kind of looking at the bottom right of each, because that should be the one with the least. Yeah. And then once you have enough living wood or living rock, which I'm going to make some here real quick. I am making a bunch of living rock because that is much more utilized than living wood. Okay. Go ahead and slap yourself down a crafting table. Grab some flowers. Doesn't matter which. Just throw the flower in there. Gold right there. And living wood. Needs to be petals, doesn't it? That it does. So it needs to be petals, which is as simple as just putting a flower in a crafting grid and pulling out the petals. I'm actually going to make 2 of these. And we have ourselves a mana spreader. Or 2, technically. Oh yeah, living rock is going well. And once you have yourself built up a good amount of living wood and living rock, you see I have 55 living rock and 60 living wood, you will want 3 living wood twigs. And then, what colors do I want for my wand? Let's see. Let's go with, what are you? Light gray. Let's go with gray. Oh my, don't need that much. Just need 1. And let's do pink. Why not? So turn these into petals. Go ahead and throw the black back in there. And then to make your wand of the forest, it is right like this. I don't want that one to be, and you can see these are actually interchangeable. See, I have the pink and gray. I can switch that around to get gray and pink, which I actually think I like this setup better. So, once you have this, you can come over here, and I like to set this up a very specific way. So, now we need to make some generating flora. And this is a setup that I will show you in just a sec. Now, there are many different types of generating flora. The best early game is going to be this Endoflame here. And I will show you how to make that real quick. It is as simple as boom, boom, and gray, I believe. it might be light gray. Let's go ahead and turn these into petals. And then we're going to need those seeds. Give ourselves some room. I believe it is 2 red, 1 gray. Okay, no, that's wrong. Let's see. Endoflame. 2 brown, 1 light gray, and 1 red. Okay, so not gray, but light gray. Grab the bucket. So, 2 brown, 1 light gray, and 1 red. Then toss your seed in there, and boom, you have yourself an endoflame. Then what you want to do with your living rock in order to store your mana is make a boat out of living rock. And you have yourself a mana pool. Then go ahead and set that down. I did set it there on purpose. I will show you this in a few. Then just pop your endoflame down and a mana spreader on top. Then what you're going to want to do is grab your Wand of the Forest. You see the little X under the mana spreader symbol? Let's go ahead and link that to this mana spreader by shift right clicking on both, and then we'll link this mana spreader to that mana pool. Now what we should be able to do, if I have any, I do not, okay. What you should be able to do from here is, now that I got some charcoal, is if you just pop that right on the ground, and I have my magnet on, let's turn that off, pop that right on the ground, this should consume that, and then we should see some mana. Yeah, there we go. And then if you grab your Wand of the Forest, you can see this mana bar actually filling up, and then it's sending to this. Very, very nice. Alright, so now I'm going to show you this setup here. So let's go ahead and tear it down just so I can get it set up and show you. What you're going to need is a hopper, 3 slabs of any kind. I prefer cobble because it's the most common. It's the easiest to get. 3 redstone. So let's actually set this in our inventory. A hopper and an open crate. To get the open crate, it's as simple as making leggings. Oh, gotta make planks. Make living wood planks same way you make any other sort of plank, and then put it in a legging pattern, just like, say, wooden living wood armor. And then I will use this actually as a building block. Throw a slab on top, a slab there, and then, oh no, wait, this needs to be here on that level. And then there, let's pop that off. Let me just grab some living rock to tower with here. And then open crate, break that, grab redstone, put it there, and throw this hopper here, and then throw redstone dust on top. And then you're going to want to grab a pressure plate, a wooden pressure plate to be specific, that way items can put weight on it. Then what you'll do is just throw charcoal in, and then this pressure plate will power this hopper and lock it until this item gets consumed by the endoflame. Alright, and then once you have this kind of set up just a bit, and you have this running for a while, you can grab more endoflames, which 2 brown, 1 red, and 1 light gray, into the petal apothecary. And you can start to surround this thing. And this will consume that fuel much, much faster. And you can actually set up which, are these linked? They are. Okay. Which this is filling up super quick. And it is nighttime, so I will sleep real quick. And as you can see, we are running out of charcoal. Luckily, I chose charcoal rather than coal, because it is much more renewable than regular coal. Holy cow, this thing, oh my. I have never seen a mana spreader this full. It cannot keep up. So what we do is you can just make another one. I'm actually going to place this back here and then bind that to there. Then I will destroy this one. And then these are going to need relinked. Okay. So, yeah, that one was already linked. Let's look for any that haven't been, like these. Actually, I'm going to stop with those real quick and place down another mana spreader right here. I don't know if the Endoflames can consume it from that far, so to be on the safe side and to not waste any, I will put those there and start linking these here. Or instead of that one, kind of share the wealth a little. And you see how much mana this thing already has. So now what we need is we need some iron, which I don't believe I have. No, I do not. Okay. Once you have your iron, you go ahead and turn the jetpack off, and you can just throw the iron right into the mana pool, and you will get mana steel ingots. These are used in all sorts of crafts throughout this mod, including into Terra Steel, excuse me, into Terra Steel and beyond. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to make this mana splitter. So we have living rock, yep, and it's as simple as 6 living rock and 2 mana steel. Boom. And then you can use more living rock to make more mana pools. I say 3 more because we already have 1. Then what we can do is destroy these 3, and then this mana pool. We'll throw the mana splitter there, and then mana pools all around. And this has no internal buffer. It will automatically split it among the 4. Alright, this is all set up and it is pumping out a ton of mana. This is absolutely insane. I'm not sure why this one has more than the other 3, but it's not a huge deal. So if we go ahead and open up our advancements for this pack, it just has the base Botania mod advancements, which, as you can see, we have the mana pool and the generating flower, which we use the Endoflame, make life a lot easier. So, what we can do is, if we actually open up the book, I believe is right in my inventory, I'm just blind. Go back. Actually, I have never made a flower pouch. Just needs 5 wool and either a mushroom or a petal. Okay, that's simple enough. So we got our 5 wool. Go ahead and do that, and we'll throw a petal in the top, and we have a flower pouch. I actually don't know how much this can hold. Or is there a limit? Let's see. it can store up to 1 stack of each color. So let's just go ahead and grab those. And we will throw them right in here. Ta-da! All 16 color flowers in the pouch. Or in the bag, or whatever it is the kids say nowadays. And this is almost out of charcoal again. But we have so much mana that I think we're going to need to set up an automated charcoal. Yeah. So what I've been doing, I've just been flying between bases here. Like I said, we're 2 months in already, so I'm kind of stacked, not entirely. What I have been doing is I've been coming here into my refined storage grid, and I have been auto-crafting charcoal, making 5 stacks at a time, sends it over here to my elite smelting factory, and you can see this thing is insane. I have it set up with a crafter underneath with different crafts I need, and here we are. And as our charcoal nears its end, you can see just the sheer amount of mana we have from refilling this thing 3 times maybe? So 15 stacks of wood into charcoal? That's not bad at all, honestly. And I picked one up, as the usual seems to be around here. But that does seem to be about all the time we have today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit about the intro into Botania. And as we watch this wonderful sunset, please make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you want to see more, and overall, stay frosty. Bye.